Hello everybody and welcome to CloudPaws. Today we are going to be playing a cat with an airship who goes around little floating islands trading and can also do a bit of fishing and farming and all the other things that we love to do on the channel. So the developer for this one is MadForge Games. We're just playing the demo today and let's jump in. So we would like to talk to Grandpa Okamu. Hello, good morning. Main topsail to my port ear. While you were napping, grandson, a star fell from the sky. Had a tail as long as mine. Anyway, I hope you're well rested. Welcome to the Cloud Ridges. I can't wait to take the helm of an airship and become a great traveler like you, Grandpa. Let's go find that star. Steady as she goes, Whiskers. First, you need a merchant's license. With that, you can fly wherever you please. Let me mark it on your map. Bartholomew will fill you in. He's the chairman of the Sky Caravan Guild, and tell him I'm expecting him to discuss some very important business. I'd better write that down so I don't forget. I'll be back in a flash. Okay, so I think we've got Q, which is like a hammer. We've got U, which I think turns on and off the arrow above my head, and that sort of, I think, tells me where quests and things are. So I imagine that this is going to be pointing me towards Bartholomew. Go this way, maybe? No, that looks like a dead end, so I think maybe I have to go down and around. So down this way and maybe around to the left in a second. So maybe now we go up this way. Hi. Can it be Akamu's grandson has arrived in our Windward, and he didn't say a word to his old friend Bartholomew? What a sly skycat. Yes, I want to sail the clouds just like my grandpa, and you need a license for free flight and trade. To get one, you must prove you're up to the task. To do that, set up your first trade. But be warned, a mystery shopper will show up to very secretly, check the quality of your goods. You can only close up shop once you've earned your first 250 coins. That'll give the mystery shopper enough time to inspect everything. Oh, and tell Akamu I'll definitely be there. I'll bring some fresh fish for our important business. Okay. Talk to Okamu about important matters. Well, on the way, I'm just going to have a chat to these guys. Can I chat to you? Oh, no. Can I chat to you? Yes. Meow! The deaf kittens are looking for brave explorers. Okay. I'm brave. What do I need to do? Create a video, art, story, or meme about our islands, and you'll take an honorary place in the Soaring Riches Hall of Fame. Oh, wow. Yes, your name could end up on one of our islands. Send a bumblebee to our Discord island. You'll find the exact address in the main menu. We're waiting. Okay, cool. I'm making a video. I could have a Shelab Island or a LadyShelab Island. Okay, so we're going back to Akamu. Bartholomew accepted your invitation, Grandpa. He told me I need to complete a trade, and I can tell by your twitching whiskers he threatened you with a mystery shopper, didn't he? I staked my rudder that shopper will have striped cheeks. By the way, you can use my airship for trading. The Marshmallow. I left her at the docks. But first, fix the display shelves on the upper deck. They, broke. Suddenly. All by themselves. I see. Here's a tip from your grandpa. Never sharpen your claws on the deck shelves. Oh, right. I see. You've been learning from my cat Tilly. She's a silly little beast, that one. And I love her very much. Okay, so let's find the airship, which I think is over here. It's broken. Interact with it to fix it. Okay. I'm hitting it with my hammer. And it is fixed. And I hit it with my hammer. And it is also fixed. Now all the shelves, are as good as new. That's much better. Okay. Oh, now we've got to go back and tell. Every time we do something, we've got to tell Grandpa. I see how it is. Can we? Oh, yes. We can sprint a bit faster. Oh, look at the Naruto arms. I always call them Naruto arms, but you could just call them ninja arms. But it's the whole, like, when ninjas run, they put their arms behind their back thing. For those of you that don't know, I'm sure you all do. Okay, the shelves are fixed, Grandpa, but what am I supposed to sell? Thundering dragonflies, my apples have just ripened. They're as ready for sale as a cat to a saucer of cream. Gather the apples and put them on the shelves on deck and in the hold. And when you're ready to start, light the open sign on the upper deck. You can store extra stock in the hold if you run out of shelf space. There's already some inside. Here's the key. And don't worry, if the cash register starts smoking, you're an able-bodied feline. Just fix it up. Alright, so gather the apples. Okay, so we've got little planters and we can grow things. There's not enough space in my backpack. Okay, so I guess I have to place them on the shelves and in the storage. And then let's do some more Nuri-Toms. Okay, so one. Place. Two. Oh, I see. Right, I've got like enough space in my hotbar to carry two boxes of things. And apples come in boxes of 4, so there we are. So I need to place them on the shelves, but I don't have enough shelves. And he was saying something about like there being a storeroom underneath or something, so maybe we just need to go and find that. So my guess would be... Oh, I was going to guess through that door, but apparently down this hatch. Ah, this is my storage, and there's already some pumpkins or something there by the looks of it. Okay, now I can finally light up the open sign. Okay, but we're not allowed to go anywhere yet. All right. Where's the open sign? The one with the big green arrow above it, Shelab? Yes, that would be the one. Okay. And then earn 250 coins. So here's our cash register. So let's see how the trading works here. Is it like a proper shop game, or... People have come to check out my apples. Oh, okay, they buy them one at a time, apparently. So, oh, okay. I have to fix the cash register between every time. Well, that's certainly a new thing. 37, so I made 62 coins already. Yeah, that's not so bad, is it? We're doing well. And then I guess when we run out, I will go and restock. Why do you look as if you're covered in oil? That little fox looks like he's covered in oil. Alright, someone will take that last apple. There's another 2 on the other shelf, but I'll then restock. Oh. It's broken. I'm fixing it. I am fixing it. Okay. Whew. Okay. Trading license rank up. The trading license rank has increased to 1. Following upgrades are now available. A shovel, a watering can, speed level 1, shop shelves, level 1, storage shelves, hammer, wheel, and garden beds. And an extra inventory slot. Really? Because I'm not seeing the extra inventory slot. I had 2. I'm pretty sure I still have 2. Okay, turn off the open sign. So probably needs to fix up this cash register. So did that dirty customer just leave dirt everywhere? My shelf is broken again. My goodness. Okay, so we're all sorted now. And that one is also broken. Oh, wonderful. I made 374 coins. Well, that's how many I have in the bank. I assume I started with 0. I didn't really check. But we have enough to go talk to Bartholomew, so let's go. Hello. I've been watching you and you did a splendid job. I'm glad to see such talented felines joining our guild. Does this mean I can finally visit every island in the Cloud Ridges? Precisely. Just remember, to unlock upgrades for your airship and trade, you'll need to raise your license level. To level up your license, you need to trade and complete tasks for the locals. You can find them on board by the port. I suggest you take a look. For now, fair winds and a steady keel. Okay. So share the good news with Grandpa, because we can't do anything without telling Grandpa. We have to tell him everything. I can tell by those twitching whiskers you've got your license, but also the mystery shopper. So twitching whiskers seem to be very communicative in this game. Finally, I can drop anchor and retire. I'm leaving the marshmallow in your capable paws. Grandpa, are you really giving me your airship? Aye, but she's missing a wheel. No matter, you can buy a new steering wheel from Miss Gear over in the central square. Grab a shovel and a watering can while you're at it. The farm is on your furry shoulders now. Grow, sell, fly. And don't forget to swing by for a saucer of milk. And where do I get seeds? Don't tell me I have to gather them with my own paws? You can buy them at the corner shop from Mrs. List's. And so you don't have to watch them grow, take a catnap in the captain's cabin. Here's the key. Okay, so we can go in there and pass time while things grow. Okay, so Mrs. List. Is that you? Mrs. Leaf? Oh, there's the Mrs. Leaf and Mrs. List. There might be two traders then. Glad to see you in my little shop. You must be Akamu's grandson. Where are my manners? I'm Bernadette Leaf. A pleasure to meet you in person. My shop has the best seeds around, yes. But why listen to me? See for yourself. Shop menu, there we are. So I can buy some seeds. Those have gone into my warehouse. Okay, is that like the warehouse on the ship? I take it. I can pick them up. So it looks like these are seeds, apple seeds. Where did they go though? Oh no, they're in slot 1. For some reason I thought that those were apples instead of apple seeds. Which is weird because apples would look like a box of apples and those clearly look like they're in a bag. So I don't know what my mind was doing for a second there, but okay. So I think there's another trader up here. Must be. Right, so you are, so that's the seed trader down there, Mrs. Leaf. And this is Miss Gear. Okay. A little snort, some spit, and a whole lot of blue tape, huh? I'm talking about a certain ship down at the port, by the way. Repair the airship or upgrades menu. Upgrades menu. So I need to buy myself a watering can. And a shovel. And I probably won't have much money left then. And then a fishing rod at level 2. So I can do fishing then. Alright, so we've got storage. A hammer. Oh, is that a hammer upgrade? Yeah, probably. A wheel. Okay, well, for now, let's just go and do our farming. We'll probably have to come back and get the wheel, though. Because Grandpa did mention that that was missing, but... Now I need to take seeds to plant something. Right, so... Now I need to water the plant. Dig. 1 plant. So what I'd rather do is just dig all of them and then hit 1 and then plant all of them. That's better. Then water all of them. Okay, they're growing fast. Cool. There'll be apples in their droves in just a minute. So we can harvest in the hold. Oh, put the harvest into the hold. Harvest and then put the apples in the hold, I guess. I hope I have room for it. Let's just go and see how many spaces we have down there. Yeah, we don't have many spaces here, do we? I'm wondering if I should open the shop. So I've got one more space to put. Oh, hang on a sec. I've got one space on one of the shop shelves, 2 spaces in my inventory, and 1 space down below. So that should be fine, actually. And it was saying that I could go in here and have a nap if I wanted. Sleep until morning, sleep until noon, sleep until evening, and sleep until midnight. I don't know what the time is. Oh, it's 15:22, so sleep until evening. Right, so my beds should be done now, I imagine. Go a bit faster. Actually, let's get off the ship before we start going really fast. And also, I'll put my watering can away, because why am I carrying that around? Oh. All right, okay. Yay, apples for me. As usual, I have to go back and forward with them. Yeah, I did say I had a new inventory slot when I leveled up, but I don't see it. So this one can go down here. And this one here can go on the trading bench. Take a task from the board at the port. Well, I'm going to leave the apples then for now and do what it's telling me. And then I need to remember that they're still available. So here we are. We've got a quest board. So floating garden mystery. Scientist Naboo is investigating the mystery of the floating garden island, and I can help him with that. Mr. Badger lost his socks. I think I can find them using the clues. Mrs. Rabbidson's children need fresh food. That's something I can grow with my own paws. All right, why don't we go and do that? Because that's going to take time to grow, I expect. So let's go find Mrs. Rabbitson. Oh, I see, except down there. Let's go find Mrs. Rabbitson. I'll just do them one at a time. Oh, why do I feel like she's maybe down this way? Around here. Are you Mrs. Rabbitson? Hello. Oh, aren't you by any chance our Akamu's grandson? How similar you are. Now you'll be taking your grandfather's place in the Sky Caravan. Yes, and you... And I'm Mrs. Rabbitson, but my little rabbits really need some fresh apples. Bring me 8 apples and I will repay you. Oh, do you know what I just so happen to have? Like growing here is 8 apples. So that would be a good thing to do with those. Oh no, I can't walk. I have no navigational skills whatsoever. Apples of the first freshness. My bunnies will definitely like these. Here, take your payment. And from now on, I'll only come to you for apples. So we've got some money for that. Trading license has increased to 2. Nice. So I can get some upgraded... I can get a conveyor now. Cash register level 1. Shop shelves level 2. All sorts of stuff. Cool. And some extra money. So now I need to buy a steering wheel. So I guess that was... That there was to get the money to do the steering wheel. I want to do the other quests though. Will I get to do those? I want to help Mr. Badger find his socks. Prepare the airship, upgrades menu, steering wheel. Take off on an airship. What about Mr. Badger's socks? Maybe we can come back and do that later. That's again, I need to do what I'm told sometimes. This is why I have to work for myself, because I can't do what I'm told. All right. So let's have a look at this then. Okay, so the mouse is for the camera, WASD for movement, shift is acceleration, and F is docking. Oh wow, you really do have to fly this thing. I guess I'll get a speed boost if I go through the bubbles. Oh, look, I can go up. Oh, wow. Well, this base looks promising. Land on an island, dock at its port. Okay, let's get myself a bit unstuck there. Hold F to dock. There we are. And I can run around and have an explore. On islands, you can trade, get quests, and even fish. Okay. For you. Nothing to say for now. I'll just have a good look around and see who's about and what I can do. Who are you? Mrs. Leaf? I don't have much to sell. If you're after something else, fly to the other islands. Okay. Can I gather these mushrooms? Doesn't seem to be an awful lot to do here, does there? You're saying I can like gather and fish and stuff. Well, let's just see what Mrs. Leaf has to trade. Glad to see you in my little shop. Is it just apples and pumpkins? No, actually, in this particular one, she can sell me grapes. Ah, so she has a different shop over here. That's probably the main attraction to this island then. So I wonder if I can open up here. I wonder if people will come and trade, or whether the main island is the best one for trade. I know some people are coming to buy stuff. Oh, it's the guy that like splashes oil everywhere or whatever. I don't know. I don't know what his deal is, honestly. Okay, drink had now. Okay, let's make some money and then I can go back and... Do they still sell? No. Ah, okay. Did you see the difference? Did you see the difference? One apple sold for 25 before. The apples sell for a bit more here. They sell for 31 each. And some people are paying more for them as well. Like that guy that had a box of 2 seemed to buy more. Oh gosh, this is broken again. I keep not noticing that those shelves are broken. Okay. It does seem to be letting me just do my own thing now, so that's quite nice. Yeah, I'm going to sell all my apples. And probably some of my pumpkins too. Why not sell everything? There we are, all restocked. Man, they make a mess of my deck, don't they? $155, 31. I didn't know why 1 goes for 31 and 2 goes for 155. It just seems to be the going rate right now. Is it because I'm selling them the box too? Because I would have thought the 2 would go for 62. Oh, that one's apparently 46. But yeah, I feel like they definitely are giving me better prices over here. Because this is a grape island. So then what I could do is to get some grape seeds, and I bet that they would sell better over on my island. I don't know that there's anything that really tells me like how good things are on a certain island. It gives it a rating for apples or whatever. I think you maybe just have to find that out by trial and error. Who broke the shelf? Who did it? Come on, you can tell me. I won't be mad. I will a bit, but... Okay, here's some good money now. Yeah, I didn't see anything like a quest board or anything on this island. I don't know how many islands there are at the moment. Yeah, I broke it again. I broke the cash register. Actually, let's put some pumpkins down there. I will fix this and then I can put some apples down. And then we'll sell those and then we'll fly back and we'll plant some grapes maybe. And then while we're doing that, I'll go and do some of the other quests from the quest board, I think. We're getting close to, I think, trading level 3. Oh yeah, we are. Nice. Unlocked. +1 inventory slot. Yet again, it has given me no inventory slots. Unless I buy them. Oh, maybe I can buy them. It might just be that they're available at the shop, of course, because everything else there was only available at the shop as upgrades. I bet inventory space is part of that. Oh, so that's something I'll be looking at when I get back. Well, I'll be looking at what will do me the most. Probably when I get 1 extra storage or 1 extra table and 1 extra inventory slot would be good as well. But I'm just going to sell everything so I don't need as much inventory space. Oh man, you broke the shelf again. I can't leave you alone for a minute. Alright, done. So yeah, just waiting for them to finish with... Wow. You okay? You look in a massive hurry. Do you know what this reminds me of so much? Do you know Garden Paws? And this is CloudPaws. I wonder if there's a... I did look and see if this developer, MadForged Games, had done anything else. But it's not showing on Steam as them having done anything else. I don't think it's the same developer, but it kind of reminds me of the way you go about adventuring and building and doing your stuff. And then you open the shop and all the pre-generated characters suddenly come running, you know? All right, I think I need to close up and go home now. I wonder if I should sleep until morning or something now. I think we should go home, plant, and then we can sleep till morning. All right. Oh, no. I forgot to go buy the grape seeds. Oh, no. Stop. I knew I'd forgotten something. Yeah, I can get grapes. I'm going to buy like 4 grape seeds now. Still nothing to say? Okay. Mrs. Leaf. I'm going to buy 4 grape seeds. And put them in my little planters back at home. And then we can sell grapes for a little bit. Alright, Naruto arms. Okay, so let's see if we can find our way home. I'm not convinced. Alright, so I think we need to go back the way we came. Is there like a map of the sky? No, there is not. So home is which way? I feel like it's this way. Shooting stars all over the place. That seems to be a massive island over there, so I think that that is our home island. It's controlled to dip down a little bit. The ship is actually relatively easy to control. It feels like the shift to accelerate, control to go down, space to go up. Seems like fairly... I don't know what the point in going into those rings is, but it all seems fairly controllable and decent. Okay, let's hold to dock. And it pulls you into dock as well, which is really nice. Because I sometimes struggle with like complex docking maneuvers. So that's really cool. Where are the grape seeds? Oh, did they go into the hold? I think when you buy things like that, they go into the hold. There they are. Right, so we're going to go plant them. And then we're going to go and see about other quests, like finding Mr. Badger's socks and things. So I'll do what I did before. I'll dig all the beds out. This seems to be a lot easier this way. And I'll press 1, and then I've got all the seeds in my inventory there, in my hand. And then we can pop some water on them, and then we can wait for them to grow. Okay, so they can just grow in the background while I'm doing some more questing. So let's go to the quest board and see what the other ones were, because we did Mrs. Rabbidson's quest. But I would like to know the mystery of the floating garden island, and I would also like to know about the socks in the wind. I think I would like to talk to Mr. Badger about the socks. So anyone called Mr. Badger is like definitely... Why are you called Mr. Badger when you're like a mouse? Mr. Badger just reminds me of Wind in the Willows, and I'm like, oh. Oh, Kitty, what a disaster. The wind blew my socks away. Without them, I'm not Mr. Badger, but Mr. Barefoot. Don't worry, I'll find your socks. Just tell me their features. One is short with a mustache. The second is striped and checkered. The third is amazing. A gift from my beloved Mr. Badger. Oh, my. Help me find my socks, I beg you. I'll pay you gold in return. All right, so where... I thought there were going to be clues. Will you remind me of the clues? Okay. I'm wondering if I need to talk to people about these socks. Let's see about that. I think I can find them using the clues. Didn't realize I'd never be able to see the clues again, but I think... Is this you? Akamu's furry air? Okay. Nothing to say for now. Is that a sock? That is a sock. Okay, so the socks are literally just on the ground. I wondered if they were describing people and the people would have the socks, but no, it is literally just finding socks. So now I know that that's the case, and they're probably all around here somewhere. Now I know that that's the case, I can just run around and try and see if I can find them. Okay, nothing on the docks. Check both sides. I'm gonna check up by Grandpa, see if there's one around there. Oh, my grapes are ready. Nice. Go pop those in the hold. I could have grown 8 of them, actually. That would have been cool. But that's all right. Those on the trading counters. And I'll try and sell them here. That would probably be a good idea, I think. And then I'll see about what upgrades I can get for space and... Okay. So I do actually have, looking at this, a bit of space down there so I can grow some more things while that happens. And it gave me some extra apple seeds already that were just on that pallet. So I didn't even need to go and buy them before. Although it was good to know how the shop worked, regardless. So that will be more stuff I can sell later. Okay, so we're back to looking for socks. Any socks on this washing line? That'd be a place I'd hide a sock. I would definitely hide a sock on a washing line. I'm just hoping they're all here and not on some island. Right, so that's sock number 2. I wonder where the third one is. I think there was already one up here that I found, right? Yeah, there was one up here. There was one there. I did have a little look around here and didn't see one. I wonder if there's anything along here. Nope. Sock number 3 seems to be hard to track down, sadly. Where's that third sock of yours then? I feel like I've been everywhere and I've missed it somewhere. It's at the edge of the island now. And no sock to be seen. So let's just check. So we've been all around here. And there's 2 directions we can go from here. So we can go up here, which is where we already found a sock. So I doubt we'll be finding another one. We found another sock over there, which makes me think that there'll be another sock like in the bottom corner. So that would just make sense, but it doesn't seem like that's the case. Let's get a good look out. Ah, Mr. Badger, why did you have to lose your socks? I would think there'd be one here somewhere. Like in the corner. It would make so much sense. Oh, they're all playing the cello. Well, yeah. It's still the cello. It's just that one of them is a tiny cello. You can fish here once you get trading license too and buy a fishing rod. I can't find the socks. I'm wondering whether that's something I'm going to have to just sort of not worry about too much and see if I find them later, because the fact I found 2 of them already is so frustrating. I can't find the last one. Well, I physically can't see behind there, so I doubt that they would hide it there. That would be really mean if they did. But yeah. No luck so far on it. I'm just going to look around my planting area. Like, I know that there were clues and I've completely forgotten what the clues were as well, so it doesn't help at all. The clues might have been like about which parts of town it was near or something. Yeah, I found a sock here. Near these guys. I found a sock in the next little section over. Sock number 3 is eluding me. Stupid sock. Alright, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the final quest about the mystery of the floating garden islands, and I will try and keep my eyes out for socks in the meantime. So we shall talk to the Naboo scientist. Hello, I have the tail of a young cat and the gaze of a curious explorer. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Naboo, a scholar at the Wind Academy, and I'm the new merchant for the Sky Caravan. I'm still not quite sure what the Wind Academy actually does. Oh, the Wind Academy studies everything on the islands and everything beneath them, above them, inside them, and even around the edges, like where the socks are. By the way, as a representative of the Sky Caravan, you could be of great help to us. Currently, the scientific community's eyes are fixed on the island of floating gardens. Remarkable flora. Surely the cause lies in... No, that's far too hypothetical of a hypothesis. We must verify everything. Could you bring back a soil sample from the soaring garden? Let's make a scientific breakthrough together. Floating Gardens Island. So, yeah, finding the socks. You cannot track it at all. Which is not entirely surprising. I really want to find those socks, but I don't think that by going where I've already been, I'm going to find them anytime soon. No, previously it's been quite a long sock. I knew it'd be down there because of where these previous ones are. All right, Mr. Badger, I found your socks. Are these really my socks? That's right. Here they are, a short one with a mustache, striped and checkered, and a fabulous sock from Mr. Badger. What kind of hero are you, Kitty? Wait a minute. Aren't you a Carmu's grandson who came to continue his work in the Sky Caravan? He's a distinguished merchant and traveller in our region. Oh, what am I saying? Here's the reward I promised you, and I'll go put on my wonderful socks. Okay. Let me know in the comments how many of you saw that one when I was like talking about them playing their cellos and everything. And you were like, the sock is right there in the grass. Okay, so I will have comments and comments and comments. Because people sometimes what they'll do is they'll pause the video and comment when something happens. So they're going to comment as they see that sock, if they do. And then I'll find it later and they'll be like, oh, now you found it. Okay, so take soil samples from Floating Gardens Island. Some people will wait for the whole video and then they'll be like, they will comment on the whole thing, but other people have to do it as they go along. Neither way is right or wrong, I guess. All right, so the next thing I'm going to do for now is open the shop and sell all the grapes. Oh, I need to pick them up, actually. I was trying to leave space in my inventory just in case there was... I needed to have extra space. So we have apples as well now. But apples might be better served. So I could take the apples and put them down here for now. And what I might want to do is load them up and take them over to the Floating Garden Island with me and sell them over there. So I pick up... Can I throw things on the floor at all? I might have to take these over to the ship first. And then I can... Oh, I may as well leave the apples planted, actually. There's no reason not to. I don't think they're going anywhere. Well, the reason would be let's plant some more apples before we go. Before we leave. And then when we come back, they'll be all planted and lovely. So that's what we'll do. So let me pop these down here in the hold. Then I'm going to bring back some apples. And I'm going to buy from Mrs. Leaf another 4 apples. And grow them. So let's go and grab the apples from the hold. The apple seeds, sorry, from the hold. Oh, I'll always need to leave space for buying seeds, won't I? I won't be able to buy seeds if there's not enough room. Trying to be efficient with this, you see. Let's just pop these here for now. And grab that one. I'll pop that one into my inventory. And I'll pick up this one. Yeah. I'll dig a whole load of holes. I'll plant the apples. I'll water everything. Then I'll grab another pallet of apples. We'll head to the ship again. And I'll sell all the grapes, but I'll keep the apples for now and I'll sell them elsewhere. I have a feeling that things sell best where they're not produced. So if you get the seeds on another island, that they'll sell better here. Okay, so I need to sell to make a bit of room. So I think we should do that next. And then I'll go and see about getting some upgrades. Okay, now we wait for the customers to come running in. Hello. I'm having so much fun doing this. I want to get upgrades so I can trade better. $67 each. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, that was a good one to do. Should have bought more of those, shouldn't I? I should basically buy like a whole hold full of seeds. Okay, you wanted all of that. I imagine that'll sell for a good price because you're having a bunch of them. Yeah. Got lots of money now. I'll have to see what I want to spend it on. Right, let's go get some more grapes from the hold. I haven't managed to break anything yet, but, you know, give them time, I suppose. And then we'll take all our apples across to the floating gardens. I'll take as many as I can. Broke the shelves again. These customers, I don't know. And I broke the counter. Okay, so that's the last one off that table sold. So we can go and get our... Let's fix the cash register and I'll go get the final box out. Oh, wow. I've leveled up to rank 4. There's all sorts of things I can probably do at this point, like fishing and things. But I really, really, really need to go. And grapes sell so much better than apples. If I get as many grape seeds as possible, then that's just going to be so good. My experience is full. Oh, I think I might have hit the top of the experience bar for the demo, but I just haven't bought any of the upgrades yet. So we'll do a little bit of that. We'll go and see the soil samples. I'm very pleased I found all of Mr. Badger's socks. Right, I think we're done for the day now. Sorry, little mouse. So I'm going to go and see Miss Gear. Because I feel like that's going to be a better thing to do before we leave. So, hello. A little snort, some spit, and a whole lot of blue tape. Huh? I'm talking about a certain ship down at the port, by the way. So rude. So shop. A conveyor moves objects at a speed of 1 meter per second. I'm not sure. So there's 3 shop upgrades. A bonus. Oh, okay. I get 3 shop shelves. Nice. Tools fix the problem in 3 seconds. 8 storage shelves appear in the hold. That is going to be extremely useful for making extra money, having extra stuff. I think so. The high altitude zone of the map opens up. Ooh. 6 garden beds. See, I'm thinking 6 garden beds. Oh, let's unlock a fishing rod as well. I do think the 8 storage shelves would be great. If I can afford it, the extra garden beds. Can I afford it? Yes, I could. So we've got 6 garden beds now. I've got 500 left. Anything I can do for 500? Not a lot. I can upgrade my hammer. I guess those are locked for the demo. Extra stamina when I'm flying. Oh, okay. Some more shop shelves. We could get those for 350. I'd like to eventually try the conveyors, but we'll have to do a couple more runs of selling first. So I think it's time to just stuff the hold with apples, and then we'll go to a different island and go sell them over there. So I'm going to just start off by harvesting the ones we have. Oh, I never got the upgraded inventory slots. Oh, how annoying. Are they for sale? Let me just check that. That was one thing I really wanted. I just didn't see them. So storage, upgraded hammer, upgraded storage shelves. Could be the extra inventory slot. Airship inventory. Farm. Nope. I wonder if that's these here. Be for my inventory slots. It just has not. I didn't see. If I'd have seen that, I probably would have jumped straight on it. So let me just check Mrs. Leaf here and make sure that she doesn't sell them or anything. I don't imagine. Unless there's a missed gear on another island. I do have more storage now, so that's nice. Yeah, let's put these down in the hold. Actually, I'll put these on the shelves. I imagine that they can still fly with things on the shelves. So I'm going to have enough space for 8 different things down here. So I've got 2 of them already used up. So I've got 2, 4, 6, 7 more spots. And then 8, 9 in my inventory. So, okay, I've got 2 more here. So 9 total spots, and we've got... Okay, I'm just going to grow 6 apple seeds then. I won't be able to take everything. The one will have to stay behind, but... Six. I'll get the apples going. And while they're growing, I'll load the rest up. Oh, I left the seeds in the hold. I knew I was going to do that at some point. It was pretty inevitable. The amount of games that I play where the seeds, if you buy something, it just goes straight into your personal inventory. I was always going to at some point forget that there were seeds sitting in the hold of my ship. I guess we order them and Mrs. Leaf just puts them down there for us. Which is very nice of her. Okay, so... Oh! Do they only come in bundles of 4? I thought I was picking up all 6, but I bet there's another bundle down there. Hang on. Yeah, so it's a 4 and a 2. Okay, good to know. Everything is in bundles of 4. Apples and seeds included. There we are, and let's water everything. And I'll load up the ship with apples. Might take a little nap till morning, maybe. And we'll load up the rest of them. And we'll head over to this new Sky Island. If I can find it. That's half the job, isn't it? Finding it. And then we'll sell all our apples over there. We'll bring back whatever exotic fruits we find. And I'll maybe buy like 12 or so of them. Well, I could actually stuff the hold full of seeds and then just run the shop for a while. Yeah, definitely going to need a little nap, I think. Did I not put... I think I maybe was meant to put one down in the hold and forgot to do one of them, but that's okay. We're still waiting for the apples anyway. Let me go down there. Thank you. Okay, so all of the apples are on the shelves, and let's go back to my growing apples. I think there's one left to get. Ah, there we are. They're actually nearly done. I might still wait till morning. But yeah, I definitely think by flying apples elsewhere, you make a bit more money off them. So that's what I'm assuming. So we're going to have 1, 2, 3, plus the extras in my garden. Sorry, plus the... Yeah, 1, 2, 3, plus the 1, 2 in my inventory. So there we are. 1, 2... Run those over to the ship. I basically want to take as many apples as I can. Obviously, I don't have 12 storage yet, but I can get that eventually. Just gonna take a drink because better. My voice was cracking. I don't know why. Does it sometimes? I talk a lot. I talk and I talk and I talk and I talk. So it doesn't really surprise me that, especially in hot weather, it starts to get a bit cracky. So I think... You know what I could do if I was smart and clever? If I was smart and clever, I would go get some more seeds for these. And they would grow while I was away. Because efficiency. All right, so I would like 6 seeds, please. And I shall remember to grab all of them. Oh, there's no room. You know what? Let's not worry about it too much. I have many, many apples right now. Are there any more apples I can grab? Yes. But yeah, sometimes it's hard to buy seeds when you're trying to load up because you just don't have the room for it. So let's pop one here. And I can take one with me in my inventory as well, one extra. And we can sell all of these on the island we go to take the soil samples, hopefully. And hopefully they'll sell for a good amount. Because if they don't, then what's the point in even traveling? You want to travel so you can get better prices. Right then. Let me... Can I empty my hands at all? No, not really. That's okay. Let's just deal with the wheel. So, is it telling me where to send the ship? It is. Wonderful. That's just what I need. I haven't done anything to help the ship go any faster or anything, or to unlock the higher levels. But I'm hoping that this one is not on the higher levels. There's big, big towns up there, though, so I imagine there'd be lots of money to make. I'd like to try and unlock that before the end of the demo. And we've still got, like, potentially an hour to an hour and a half left if we want, so... There's the floating gardens then. My goodness, let's accelerate a bit, because it seems to be quite far away. Oh, it's right at the other end. I see. I'm wondering if this gives me a boost. Going through here. Give me a boost, a little bit of a boost, I think. I think it might be a stamina boost, a stamina regen. All right, so here we are. Let's dock in. Okay, so we're at the Floating Sky Island. No, we're not. Floating Gardens Island. The first thing I would like to do then is to open shop and just get rid of all of my stock, because I've got a lot of it. And hope that the people of the Sky Islands, of the Floating Garden Islands, why have I got it in my head that this is Sky Islands, that they would like to buy apples for a huge price. Let's hope. Oh no, they only sell for 25. They sold way better before. Oh well. So now we know not to trade apples here. But seeing as I have a hold full of apples and there might be other seeds to buy and things like that, I think we need to sell at least some of this. But yeah, I could have just sold it in town for these prices. This sucks. They definitely paid more on the less... I need to sort out this shop shelf. On the less developed islands. I'm guessing when I have more shelves and things, I'm going to definitely need to get a better hammer, because there'll be more shelves for them to break. But if there's no Mrs. Leaf here, then I might try and see if I can find that other island where she sold grapes. Get those. Just like, I'm going to ram the hold full of grape seeds, basically. Bring them back, grow them all. And that should allow me to do some nice big upgrades of the ship. All right, so I'm just going to fix the cash register and then I'll go and restock. Actually, I think I can restock anyway, can't I? Oh, yeah. At least a little bit. Did you have to? Really? Did you have to? I should charge you extra for breaking the shelf. Okay, shelf fixed. Oh man. I'm hoping that the upgraded counter, as much as it'll give me extra, will maybe break a little less often as well. Although, probably not. Everything breaks all the time. Oh my goodness. It's literally breaking every transaction. No, this is so bad. I'm so sorry. I'm just gonna mend this counter and then we can do a transaction. Yay! All right, so I've got one more box in my inventory there. Okay, grab another 2. Bit of a queue at the moment, but I should be able to clear that in a second. I broke it putting the box on. Okay, let's just sell those apples. Man, Grandpa really did give me a rubbish boat, huh? Or is it Miss Gia's fault? I'm not sure whose fault it is that these things keep breaking, but I'm certain it's not mine. Okay, better. Let's go grab the next 2 boxes. And then we can have a look around the island. Maybe I'll make it be morning first as well. Come on, we need a bit of a run of luck of not breaking this thing. She says as it breaks. But yeah, I'm going to get grapes. See, some of them are selling for 37. So I feel like it's just maybe that they just give me different prices for things. But it was definitely worth traveling to get the grapes because they sold for almost double the amount that the apples did. I don't think the seeds cost me that much more. There's anything dirt everywhere. Okay. Let's put another crate down here. Once I put down the next crate, I'll go get the final 2. We've made about 1,000 there out of just selling the apples, which is good. So I love that this is kind of a bit of a mixture of a shop game and a little kind of exploration farming game. It definitely gives a little different twist on the shop genre. It's got a bit of a, like, sort of the Resteer feel, hasn't it? Bit of a fantasy kind of... Although you're not really so much... Well, I guess you are putting things on the shelves depending on what you want to sell. You're not really doing things like setting prices, though. Let's just grab these last 2. I'm actually kind of glad I didn't plant more apples because I feel like more grapes would be so much better. And if there's anything that we get here, problem is I won't know how much they sell for until I get it back and grow it and sell it. So this seems like 25 is the base price. So if I had 10% more, that would be 2.5 more. So they'd all sell for 30 if I had that cash register upgrade. I'll just put some other things on the shelf for them to grab, and then I'll fix that shelf. And once we sold all of these, then that is the end of the trading session. And we will go and explore the island. Oh, nice. You're buying a box. I like you. I don't like that you broke my counter, but I like you for buying a box. I like the fact you get the dirty one and you get the like in a hurry one and stuff like that. It's kind of cute. Someone broke that shelf again. Oh. They're so mean. I'm like well stressed out. Can I help you? Can I help you be less stressed out? I'm not sure what the deal is with the stressed out ones, but okay. Oh, it's morning now already. Goodness me. We traded for ages. Come on, buy that last apple. Come on. Okay, we can close. Yay. Right. I've got soil samples to take. So we made 1.6k there. So that'll do for one really nice upgrade, I think. This is a cool place. Do we have a Mrs. Leaf over here? No, we have soil samples and that's it. I'm a master at digging. And I need to deliver them back. So yeah, I'm definitely, there doesn't seem to be a ton to do on that island particularly. So I'm definitely going to head back to the island I went to before if I can find it. That one up there with the dock sticking out, I think it is. That one there has some grapes. So I feel like that would be a good one to head to and check out. There's also one there with a big waterfall that might do some good fish. I haven't actually tried fishing yet at all. I'm wondering if I should go to the other islands on the way. That one looks like it's pure for fishing. I might come back to that later, or I may not. But then there's also one over there that's got a dock sticking out of it. And I want to just check it out and see if there is a Mrs. Leaf here as well. Or if the only Mrs. Leaf is the one on that island. So let's have a look. Oh, this one looks like it's 100% a little fishing spot. Okay, so we've got the Mrs. Leaf, we've got the fishing spot, and then we've got like one that's just a river, which is probably also a fishing spot. Interact to start fishing. Okay. All right. So each fish just, will it be 4 fish in, will it be many different fish? Because I won't be able to do a lot if I'm constantly catching different ones. We'll have to see, I guess. Okay, so that's fine. I could maybe get 8 fish before I have to take them back. I don't know how much a fish would sell for. The fishing minigame in this is pretty chill, actually. Not too bad at all. Doesn't go too fast. Obviously, I'm in practice from doing all the bug catching in the Frog Island yesterday. I'll practice it like hitting a green spot. Okay, so 100% again in groups of 4. Whether that will increase, like in the full game. I always say the main game, don't I, instead of the full game. I thought I'd missed that one, but actually I hadn't technically. Cool. I may as well get 8 at least. And then I can sell them next time. And then I wonder if I should go down to that river. The one with the river, and see what that's all about. And then I want to get some grape seeds as well. And then I'll bring them back to town and sell them all. See, I thought what would happen when I first saw that, I thought that you'd have to hit the green and then it would disappear and you'd have to hit the other green. You'd have to do both of them. That's why you got 2, but it's just 2 chances, which is quite nice. Okay, so let's head back to the just put these down in the holes. Got 2 crates of fish. Then I'm just going to head over so I can just check it out to the one with the river. And see if there's different fish there or if there's a reason for there to be a river. That seems to be just a little fishing village basically. And there's also a fishing spot in the town. So I don't know if the fish there are different. So I want to go down to here. Just see if I can land there at all, if I can dock. And if so, what kind of things I might find there. Oh no, okay, yeah, I can't go low enough. So it looks like we've only got 3 islands. We've got the garden island, we've got this island, and then we've got the little fishing island. And then there'll be an upper strata that we can unlock, and then maybe I could unlock a lower strata. I'm not sure. I want to go see Mrs. Leaf over here and get grapes, because grapes are just so much better to plant. They really are worth it because they just sell for so much more. So I've got 6 spaces down there and 2 in my inventory, so I could get 40 grape seeds if I want to. Nothing to say for now still. There's a few characters in here that will probably have some kind of relevance later on. Glad to see you in my little shop. Okay, shop menu. Let's get... Am I only allowed to buy 4 at once? Do I not have enough money or something? Or is it just 4 per visit or something? I want more of those grapes, please. It just doesn't look like I'm able to do it. Did I only buy 4 before? I think I only bought 4 last time. Okay, I'll go deliver the samples and maybe then we'll just grow loads of apples and sell them in town. But I should have come here. Well, maybe I should have come here. Maybe I shouldn't. I can't really tell because all the customers are paying different prices. It's actually hard to tell if certain areas are better for certain things. But yeah, let's just go back to town. And I'd like to fish in town and see what kind of fish I get there, whether it's the same kind. Let's do that so we can get our acceleration back. Helps us go a little bit faster. Ooh. It's quite forgiving. Pew. Okay, and then I need to come down a bit. And up a bit. Then I can dock. Yay. I love that it pulls me into the dock. I don't have to do that myself. I'd be a terrible, terrible like yacht captain or something. Right, so I'd like to go and plant a few things. I had already put the holes in. That's nice. Oh no. Of course they're in the hold. Okay, that's count number. That's only 2 times. I've been playing this for an hour and 20 minutes. Only 2 times that I've left the seeds in the hold. Okay, so let me off. Right, so let's pull those out and plant them. And then I'll maybe get some more things from Mrs. Leaf. I'm kind of sad though. I thought that I would be able to plant as many as I wanted of the grapes, but it seems like there might be a limited stock or something. I'm not sure why I wasn't allowed to get more. I tried really hard. If I did something wrong there, let me know in the comments. I'm always happy to hear things I've done wrong. Especially if it's something that I'm a bit confused about. Okay, so I think we'll probably want some apples as well. Yeah, so I'm allowed to like do as many as I want of these apples, but maybe once per visit or something for the rest. All right, so it'll take up 5 slots. Yeah, that should be about right then, 20 of them. And I'll just slowly grow them and sell them. And I'd like to try some fishing in town. I can remember where the fishing spot was. It was in the middle somewhere. Oh, let's actually deliver the soil samples to Naboo. And then I'll see if there's any more on the quest board. But I imagine the quest board was set with 3 quests for the demo. So what do we have here? A vial of soil from the Soaring Garden. Why, this is the best gift for any occasion. Give me some time to study the sample and I'll contact you again. Keep an eye on the announcements at the port board. Great discoveries await us. Okay, so we're now up to 2,000, which is great. I might just grab that. There's loads of like nice fishing spots here. What was I going to say? Sorry. Yeah, I might just grab the one for kind of fish we're going to get. Is it just a normal fish? Any kind of fish? Oh, this one's a goldfish. Okay. Interesting. I'll be interested in the difference in what they sell for then. Should probably have planted those apples though. But what I'll do, I'll catch 4 fish and then I will swap them out for some apple seeds. And we'll just take the apple seeds, we'll start casting the apple seeds down to the growing area. And then I might try fishing at the other pier across the way and see if we get the same fish there. I expect the fish that are further out will sell for more. That would make the most sense to me, but you never know sometimes. Right, so to my... oh, other side. To my boat. Let's go down here. And so there should be a whole load of apple seeds. I'll take one of those. And that will allow me to put the fish down. And I will also take another one. We'll ferry those down to the growing area. And if the grapes are done, then I'll ferry those back. Which they are, apparently. Oh, yeah, okay. Actually, why don't we do this? I can start planting apples. Give me a little bit more space to pop things down. Yeah, apple, 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 apple. Harvest that grape. Harvest that grape. That should give me 1 space for more apple seeds. Then apple seeds. Then water. And then I want to check the quest board again, see if anything else is coming up there. The Naboo soil sample thing might have more to do. So I'm just going to put down these apple seeds because there's 2 left over. There'll always be 2 left over while I've got just 6. Not enough space in the backpack. Do let me know as well if you know how to increase the inventory, because I feel like that was promised to me and then not given. Like, there's no extra merchant somewhere that sells backpack space, right? I'm trying to think, like, right at the beginning. It was only Miss Leaf and Miss Gear I was told about, right? Aww. One does not simply find a missing sock, but you did it. Okay, so I'm just going to load the boat then. Okay. So I've got still 2 apple seeds to take back down. That's 3. I'd like to just take those over and have the hold filled with things that I need. Selling. Pick up that. And then I'll bring my 1 final apple seed over. So we'll have everything where it needs to be at that point. And then I'm just going to sell from here, I think. Could open the shop, actually. That would really help. I'm going to check the board first, though. Naboo has made a scientific discovery. I need to deliver his findings to Orion, the head of the Scientist Guild. Okay. Let's go and talk to Scientist Naboo then. I'll check on my crops in the meantime. There might be time to replant. Yes, it is indeed time to replant. This is going to be tricky. I feel like I might need to just take... I might just need to take the apples back to the ship before I try to do too much more planting, because I'm not going to have the space. Have any space in the hold? Yes. Perfect. I also have more apple seeds. Of course I do. Yeah, sure, I'll take them. I'm going that way anyway. I could go see Miss Gear, actually. Because I have now planted way too many apples and I cannot do anything. I'm going to have to open the shop, aren't I? Just to allow myself to do more planting. This was terrible decisions on my part. Well, I can put 1 down there. Okay, let's go see Miss Gear. See if there's anything we can do. But I really wanted to be able to visit the top Sky Islands. But then again, by the time I've sold all those apples, maybe I'll have more of a chance anyway. I want to see if I can make a wish on that fountain. No, I can't. Okay, So upgrades menu. So we've maxed out a lot of it. A fourth shop deck. Shop shelf on the deck. I could make more money. I could have more planters. I don't think more planters at the moment. I'm struggling at the moment. The green areas in the minigame are 2 times larger. Oh, I don't need to upgrade that then. I don't even struggle with the minigame as it is. So unless I come across harder fishing spots, that's absolutely a waste of money for me. Okay. I wish I knew what the conveyors were for. Okay, I'm gonna buy a conveyor just so I know what it's for. Not 2 though, just 1. Storage. I cannot afford. But I could afford. I think it would be very useful for me to do that and to do that. Get the 4th shop shelf and get some extra money coming in per one. And then I'll do a big old sell. So at the moment I still need to grab 2 more apples. Okay. But I do now have an extra shop shelf I can put 1 on, so I should be able to get all of the apples and replant while I'm selling. If I play my cards right here. So apples on that shop shelf. And I need to keep an eye and see if I can work out what the base price of all the different fish are as well. I'm like, oh yeah, I'll be able to plant, but I can't because I don't have an inventory space for it. So what's this all about then? Well, if nothing else, that's giving me a whole load of extra space. That's wonderful. Yes, the conveyor is very good. Oh. So not only can I store things on the conveyor, but the conveyor is now broken. But that's basically given me 2, 3, 4, 5. Like an extra 10 storage spaces if I use it in this particular way. What is that I'm holding? Is that my goldfish? Yeah, okay, cool. So now I can go and plant apples. And I've got plenty of storage space. Wonderful. The other thing is that my produce, I can just use my storage for like holding seeds and things that I get in different places. And then the produce that I plan to sell can just go onto the conveyor, which is just really quite wonderful. Very happy about that. I'm glad that I took a chance and tried it because I was like, I'm not sure what this does, so I don't know if I want to do it and if I want to spend 500 coins on it. But it was absolutely brilliant because it's basically 10 extra spaces of storage. I should have done that ages ago. And it means I don't have to walk up and down to stock things and when I'm selling as well. They're already there. So the apples have started to grow. And I can open the shop and make lots of money. Hopefully. Just make sure that the conveyor stays unbroken though. I love that conveyor. So the conveyor will go faster or something. I don't see a need really for it to be faster, but I guess that's what will happen when you upgrade. So I think the main thing is getting it in the first place. So let's see if we can get ourselves up to like 1,500 and see if we can get the upper level of the sky. You in a hurry? There's a lot of people in a hurry here. I'm very upset, but I have a shelf to fix, so sorry. Yeah, we'll definitely have like 1,500 by the end of this, 100%. All right, let's get some apples. Them on here. Yeah, this is looking great now. Yeah, some people seem to pay a lot more for the same thing. But I think everything is upgraded a little bit because obviously we did a big upgrade on the cash register, and so now everything is selling for a little bit more as well, which is quite nice. Oh, I see. I have to interact with the precise bit that is broken on the conveyor. Right. I really need to upgrade my hammer. That's what I need to do. So I'm wondering if opening up those top levels is what I'm going to need to do this next section. It wouldn't surprise me. Nothing's coming up the conveyor, so I'm just going to check that the bottom isn't broken. As I had a feeling. I'm still like majorly happy with it though. Everything restocked. Not sure when the fish are coming through. Oh yeah, I think there's the goldfish. So I want to really keep an eye on how much they seem to sell for. This is really kind of leveled up, hasn't it? The shop's looking great. Okay, yeah, we're selling fish now. Okay, how much did they sell for? 30. So I'm going to put down the goldfish now as well. And we'll keep an eye on how much they sell for. So I'm expecting them maybe to be 25 as well. I'm thinking things that are purchased off island have a bit of a boost to the price. That one was 36. I think it's a base of 30. I think some pay extra though. Some leave you a tip, basically. You gonna buy a goldfish? I don't know how much it sells for. Yep, someone's about to buy a goldfish. Okay. Go to the counter. I'll see you in just a second. $24 for the goldfish. Okay. So I think that might be a base price of 20. Yeah, that's right. It was. So definitely better to get the fish from the fishing spot. Get a hold full of them rather than staying here. But staying here is good to start with, I would say. Get your upgrades for your ship and things. Get lots and lots of storage space. So that when you go to the other islands, you can then sort of make the most of it. That goldfish is sold for 50, but that's just because that's a generous customer. I'm not the best at restocking right now, am I? I think this might be the last of it, so I'll just go and check the hold very quickly, make sure that there's nothing like stuck on a conveyor belt down below or anything like that, but... Nope, that's everything gone. And I'm here with like nearly 3 grand in the bank, which isn't bad. $30. Anyone gonna give me any extra? No. We were trading for ages that day, yeah. So once these are all gone, we'll go and talk to Naboo about where we need to go and what we need to do. That rhymed. I love it when that accidentally happens. It's the best. I love it when it happens on purpose, but that's harder to do. I've got to actually think. $30. We're nearly there now. $25. I'll be able to buy so many upgrades. Well, I always think that because I've got loads of money in the bank, and then I buy like 2 upgrades, and it's like the rich person around here is actually Miss Gear. I'll tell you that. Engineering is a good career. Okay, and they broke my shop shelf. But that's all for today, folks. There you go. Okay, so I'm going to talk to scientist Naboo. It would be very good for me to get extra storage in case there's anything on the island I go to next. But I'll talk to Naboo first, and then we'll see what upgrades we need from Miss Gear, because having money would mean that if there's any upgrades needed for this quest, I can buy them straight away. Okay, so the theory is confirmed, my friend. The soil you bought from the floating gardens contains 10 times more astrolite dust than the soil here in Windward. Maybe because there's no one there to clean and wipe all that dust away. Oh, I bet the scientist in the place where grapes are. Yeah, I bet that's the person I have to speak to, because they haven't been able to speak to me so far. So there's no one there to clean and wipe all the dust away. Oh no, do not confuse it with ordinary dull dust. This is extraordinary cosmic dust. For the sake of science, take my research to Mr. Orion. He heads the Department of Cosmoscience and is currently conducting excavations on Vel Island. There's a hypothesis that we are on the verge of a grand discovery. Okay, talk to Grandpa Akamu, because it could be about the star that fell, couldn't it? As we're trying to find a star. We are on the trail of stardust. Hey, Grandpa. You should have seen his grandson, how Bartholomew and I used to fly to the highest islands just to startle the birds. I mean to say trading. But how did you reach the high islands? Oh, for that, you need to fit the marshmallow with a proper gas bag. We had to jettison ours once when it ran out. But you can always buy a new one. Let me guess. It's a bag. You've clawed it and all the gas Val out, right? Yeah. Buy a helium tank from Miss Gear. This is why. This is why I kept my money. I had the feeling. Hello. So Val Island might be on the upper stratosphere. High altitude part of the map opens up to the player. There we are. We still got a little bit of money, so I could speed up the airship a bit, which I'm not as bothered about. It might be nice, but the amount of time I spend flying in this game is minuscule compared to the time I spend doing other things. So extra garden plots, extra space. So the conveyor moves objects at a speed of 2. What is the point in that? The point in that is open up the conveyor and get the 10 spots. Whether it moves it at 2 meters a second or 1 meter a second is really not a worry to me, unless literally I mean, people buy stuff at such a lower rate than the conveyor belt moves. So that doesn't seem like there's any point to me. 6 top shelves, yes. Or 15% of receiving a bonus. Oh, this is why some people are giving me different prices, I think. So the bonus probability's gone up a lot, and it would be a 30%. I think that would be better than that. So we bought the gas bag. The fishing rod, I feel like that makes the mini game easier, and I'm not struggling with the mini game. So probably after this. Ooh, one thing I do want though is an upgraded. So instead of 4 seconds, it's 3 seconds, or 5 seconds down to 3, down to 2, down to like 1 probably. So yeah, it'll be now 3 seconds instead of 4 or 5 seconds. All right, so now we need to find Vel Island. So let's go on a little journey of exploration, shall we? I would say the only thing that I think might be good to upgrade after this would be maybe get more farm plots, maybe get more tables, that sort of thing. But I think most of the upgrades that are going to do anything new have been purchased. So we could extend a little bit more to do a bit more. So Vel Island is up this way. Showing me up here. Is it this one? Or is it even further up and further? No, it's up here. Wow, okay. So it wasn't the little scientist on that other island with the grapes. I could go a bit faster, couldn't I? This is what I mean. I don't even really need to go. I don't even know how I would dock with these ones that are just little rivers. I don't know if they're just there, like these little tiny islands on the side there, just for sort of a bit of a visual interest. But here we are. We're all the way up here at Vel Island. So are there other islands up here that look like they'd be dockable? One over there that looks like it could be. The rest look like they're just waterfalls and stuff. All right then, well, Vel Island's probably the most interesting. So let's just pop down a little bit, see if we can get close enough to dock. Come on. Oh, I was close enough to dock then for just a second. And I mucked it up. There we are. All right, here we are at Vel Island. What we got up here then? Confused elephant. Dearest Asmi, couldn't the island spirits return my shovel, or at least tell me where they've hidden it? After you plunge that rusty piece of iron into the very heart of Vel, the spirits want nothing to do with you, Orion, and frankly, neither do I. Orion, Ah, my dearest cat, it is a great, great pity you had to witness this misunderstanding. This island floats higher than the rest. Studying it will help science determine why we're up here in the clouds and for how long. And yet they complain about a tiny little hole. The hole is actually quite massive. Perhaps Scotland Abuse research will make further excavations unnecessary? Here's his report. He discovered cosmic dust. Incredible. We must urgently determine its concentration in the soil of Vel Island. That will answer all our questions. But all my scientific instruments have vanished. My shovel, my magnifying glass, and my yellow ruler. Could you help me find them? Well, hopefully they're on this island. Question the locals. Do you know how many blades of grass that elephant ruined with his shovel? I counted 7,348,568. And 4 more. Yes, his excavation methods are rather questionable. Exactly. Why inflict such a terrible wound upon the island? Because of it, the spirits of Vel have cursed us with poor harvest this season. Oh, man. Okay. Asmi just has some rather choice words to say, seemingly. I love how, like, people are supposed to be badgers and elephants, but actually they're just mice. Mice seem to have a... I don't know if mice are a placeholder for what will be... Wow, that is a loud car engine. Sorry, I've got the window open at the minute. It's still rather hot. And there are boy racers that come around and they're like, wah. My filter might be filtering that out. And then you'll be like, what are you talking about, Shelab? Excuse me, have you seen Orion's instruments, his shovel, magnifying glass, and the yellow ruler? No, I haven't. And why would he need them anyway? The island spirits made it perfectly clear that digging such disrespectful holes here is forbidden. Did the spirits really say that? Yes, speaking through the voice of our chief, Asmi. It was very spot-on impression. Okay. I see you're helping that elephant find his instruments. Don't bother, the spirits hid them well. And you didn't happen to see exactly where they hid them? Oh no, the spirits are no fools. They did it under the cover of night, and wearing masks to boot. Either way, I'd never rat them out. Snitches get stitches. Okay, so next. I guess we're chatting to Asmi, who clearly has hidden them all. I trust you don't have a shovel on you, otherwise the island spirits won't be held responsible for what happens. I tell you this is Asmi, chief of the Vel tribe. Oh, no, I'm a cat from the Sky Caravan. I only dig garden beds and tiny little holes, only in strictly designated areas. Another tribe from the surface sailing around in dangerous wooden birds, bringing nothing but destruction. The birds of Sky Caravan are perfectly safe. We use them to transport the freshest fruit, grown with our very own paws. Fruit? That would have saved us from our fruit shortage this season. I didn't bring anything along to sell. I just did a massive sell. Listen, stranger. The spirits and I will accept you if you feed our tribe fresh fruit. You can place them over there by the main statue. Okay, so we might need to go back and grow some more apples. I think I left some growing when I was... Oh, actually, there's a couple on the conveyor belt that I somehow missed when I was selling. Oh. Oh, actually, there's a lot of stuff on the... I might be okay, actually. My hubris might actually work to my advantage. I thought I checked that before I left. Very odd. But like I say, I'm not going to complain. Means I don't have to run all the way back. It said put it on the statue. Okay, so that's this. Actually, if I'm smart, I'll sell the grapes and feed the tribes the apples, because the apples sell for less. I know, I'm cheeky. Give them the rubbish stuff. Right, okay, so talk to Asmi. I could get stuck on that rock somehow. Only a cat with a good heart could grow such sweet fruit and save the tribe. The spirits name you Cat Big Whiskers. Ask for whatever you wish in return. Your island floats the highest of all. It needs to be studied to understand the nature of all the floating islands. For that, Orion desperately needs his instruments. Oh, but you can see for yourself what a shovel does when placed in his clumsy elephant wings. But you are a friend of the island, so I will tell you. The spirits hid the tools in the bushes, but please convince that elephant to stop digging such horrific trenches before you return his shovel. Okay, let's go find the bushes. There's one bush here. My tail is only equal to 1/100th of an elephant meter. This ruler must be defective. Wow, my tail is absolutely enormous, especially when looking through this magnifying glass. Oh, so funny. This bush over here. Incredible. How could anyone dig such a massive plot with this rusty old shovel? Determination, clearly. Orion, I found your instruments, but your research is hurting the locals and the environment. Is it truly necessary to dig such massive trenches? You're right. In the fervor of scientific pursuit, I'm prone to over-excavation. I shall be more careful from now on. I never intended to offend these marvelous people. Dearest Asmi, forgive me for the mess. I shall refill the hole immediately with this very shovel. The spirits have no fondness for stubborn fools and vandals, Orion, but they respect those who right their wrongs. I'm on it. And you, my dearest Kitty, could you please deliver these samples to Naboo at the Windward Laboratory? I require a comprehensive analysis of Vel's soil. Okay, so soil sample back to Naboo. I wonder if these guys want to buy like my fish and my grapes. I say I could have absolutely sworn that I had checked that conveyor belt, but oh well. Will they come and buy? So far not. Sometimes it does take a minute for them to spawn, but it might not be a thing here. No, seemingly not. Okay, that's fine. We will go back to town and I'll sell them there. Oh gosh, it's hard to go down and keep all the buttons pressed I need to press. I'm pretty sure it was this way somehow. I've run out of... I'm gonna get the upgrade if I don't get... I know I'm totally missing all of the... I should have gone a different way so that I missed all of the rings that give me extra stamina boosts. But it's okay. Get there eventually. But yeah, get the speed upgrade. Especially if we're starting to go back and forward from that long distance away island. Before now, I don't think it's been too much of a problem at all. Okay, in we go, all docked up. And let's go and hand these soil samples to Naboo. It is this way, I think. Oh. No, I was going the right way to start with. Just had to go one extra, one over. There we are. Okay, so, hello. Orion was blown away by your discovery, Naboo. He requested a complete analysis of the soil from Vel Island as well. Here it is. Oh, I've just invented a split-second test. Give me a second. Strange. Vel's soil has the exact same amount of dust as our Windward, though wiping it away is significantly easier. I expect Orion will want that exact data, so here, I'm writing in block letters, the same. Please hand those notes over to him. Yeah, okay, so we're going to go see Miss Gear and see if there's any way we can maybe, like, I don't know, go faster in the ship. If not, that's fine. We'll just 1250 for that. I'd need to do a little bit more selling for that to be a thing, but maybe we could try. Although part of me is like, by the time I've done all this selling, I'll take fruit with me, actually. You know, let's just go. Let's just go and do it, I think. I'm very confused. I definitely had nothing but those left. I think that the conveyor belt may be replicating things. So that might be something the devs would need to look into a little bit. There's definitely stuff there that wasn't there before. So we're just going to go up and deliver the soil samples up. We'll just see. We'll just see if that's kind of the end of the demo, because I'm expecting the end of the demo to be very, very soon. So I shall see. If not, if it seems like it's going to go on for ages, then it will be worth increasing the speed of the ship. If not, then not, I guess. I don't know how fast it goes at the moment, because it's going up to 50 kilometers an hour or something. But yeah, it's like opening for a whole day of trading just to do one journey, not worth it. Opening to upgrade to do many more journeys, very worth it. So if I was playing this game fully, if it wasn't just a demo, I probably would try and do a bit more trading and get this ship to go faster. Okay. Hi. Oh, my dear friends, Naboo's research has confirmed my worst fears. Cosmic dust is present in the soil of every single island. Where its concentration is highest, even the flora attempts to break free from the surface. But on certain islands, the dust is weaker, more easily brushed off. And, please sit down. Last night, I noticed that the fixed star has moved 1,000th of an elephant meter higher above Vel's surface. Far be it from me to cause a panic, but we're falling! The sky is falling! The dust is losing its buoyant properties. That's just an old legend. Oh no, dearest Asmi, this is no legend. There are empirical measurements taken with this very yellow ruler. No, Orion, you misunderstand. There's a legend of our ancestors averting a similar catastrophe. I need some time to find it. Wait here. And you, Big Whiskers Cat, should strengthen your bird while I study the scrolls. I have a feeling a long flight awaits you ahead. Buy a stern reinforcement for an airship. Well, I'll go and have a look at that. We'll need to do a little bit of, a little bit more work, I guess. I guess I'll just sell the things that have duplicated. I feel a bit bad about that, but oh well. I won't have any room, otherwise I've got to sell it. So, oh well. We'll just take that as a free gift. I just realized I hadn't hit shift, so I wasn't going as fast as I could have been. So we might be hitting a point where I can't actually do any more, so we'll see. But I definitely, if we're going for a long journey, I definitely want this ship to be faster. 100%. Right, then, so we need to get down, 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 down. Down, 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 down. And dock. So, we're supposed to buy a reinforced stern. So, I'll go and see Miss Gear about that. But I don't know if that's going to be like, oh, that's the end of the demo. I'm not going to tell you that. Upgrades. So, storage. Speed. Wheel. Press helium. No, I don't think so. I think these are hidden ones. So I think, my friends, it would have been nice if they'd have put like a little end of demo screen there, but I think that that is where the demo is going to end because it's pointing me straight at Miss Gear. So Miss Gear is clearly the person to speak to, and I do not see a reinforced stern here. So let me just absolutely double check. Q and E are doing nothing. So open storage. It would be under Airship, I'm sure. Unless it's the reinforced. I'm sure it would say reinforced stern, right? But what I will do, just to make absolutely sure, is I will do one last sale and I'll get 1200 and I'll buy a speed increase because it's the only other ship increase I can find. If that is not what is required, then I shall say that the demo is over. Because then I'll have done all the ship upgrades, so there's no more upgrading the ship. It would make no sense. Gosh, this conveyor belt is very broken. So yeah, until we get 1250, we'll just keep going. Or until I run out of stock. I always like to see how far I can push things. But I have a feeling that the whole Vel Island thing was probably as far as this game is going to let me go. I certainly didn't see any other islands around, so... And there are also some demo locked upgrade tabs that might be to do with the upgraded stern. Might be like a long distance, you know, ship upgrade thing or something. Okay, we're nearly there. I'm just gonna... It is broken. Interact with it to fix it. It is broken. Interact with it to fix it. We're very nearly there. I think this next one will be enough, probably. Yes. So let's go and buy a speed upgrade and just see whether that is where we're at. If not, then... If that's not what it is, then I would probably say that that's as much as the demo is going to give us. And it gave us a good 2 hours worth of playtime, which is not bad for a little demo. So let's see. So the shop, the storage is definitely not going to be under shop or storage. It will be under Airship. It definitely won't be under inventory. Also, the fishing rod is the only thing left there, and the farm plots. So yeah, this demo is probably just limited by the amount of... So let's just buy this. No, so stern reinforcement, not available. Should be available for Miss Gear, so I'm going to say that that's where the demo has run out of content. So I hope you enjoyed. If you did, then please do leave me a like below. If you'd like to see more stuff like this, please subscribe. I can let you know when videos are out. Hope to see you next time. In the meantime, please look after yourselves and keep being awesome.